Hi, I'm Dea.
And I'm Levina, and this is
The Bedroom Podcast. Okay, hello guys.
We are in episode 9.
9.
Yes.
So today, in this episode number 9, we're gonna be talking about ideal types and
Relationships. I guess this is what people have been waiting for. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like people really like talking about anything related to love.
love.
So it might get interesting.
Might.
Yes.
Will be.
And we actually never really talked to each other about this.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So we might actually, be
be surprised.
Yeah.
Get to know each other a little bit more.
We never really talk about relationships throughout our entire friendship.
Yeah, and ideal types.
Yeah, we never talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you tell me about your ideal type?
My ideal type? Wait, not gonna lie, you know, like when I was like in middle school, I have this like list of like my ideal types. I'm like, he have to be like this, like this, like this, like this, like
I
this.
used to have the same thing in middle school.
I know, right? I think like it was a phase. Is it a phase?
I'm sure it's a phase.
It's like our cringe phase.
Yeah.
Like everyone, not gonna lie.
No, we were just going through puberty.
No, but that's the thing, because we're undergoing puberty. Everyone that's like undergoing puberty is having their cringe phase.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's like what do you call that? It's not like a Gen Z. It's not like a millennial. Not generational stuff.
It's pretty much every puberty.
Yeah, everyone that
phase,
has puberty
yeah.
for me, like I mean, in my opinion, is having their cringe phase.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
looking back, I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have this is my ideal type as a middle schooler back then. You have to be taller than me. It was like I think it was like really a big thing. I was like, he have to be taller than me. And no, mind you, I used to read Wattpad like all the time as like a middle schooler. That's why it's like eating my brain out.
Yeah.
So like basically have to be like taller than me. But then the taller than me that I want is like, you know what I mean? Wattpad guys, you know? So literally like my ideal type like as a middle schooler.
Tall.
Yeah, as a middle schooler, it was like Wattpad guy. It's like, so like have to be taller than me, have to play sports.
Oh, okay.
Have to.
Okay.
Mind you, have to.
Okay.
And have to be good.
Okay.
And then have to know how to play like an instrument.
Oh, okay.
Have to. Mind you, again, have to. So like I'm like, you know? And then I think like he have to be Christian.
Oh, okay. But you're a Catholic.
I know. I know. What I mean is like he have to be like a Christian, as in like he could be like a Christian, could be a Catholic.
Oh, so like he goes to church.
Yeah, he goes to church.
Okay.
And then
Church boy.
what
교회
was
오빠.
that again? Oh my god. 교회 오빠.
교회 오빠.
And then after that, what was that again? I think after that, that's like the list goes on, and a family guy and
Okay.
I don't know, yeah. But then like what I mean by family guy is like his clothes, which is actually still my ideal type, by the way. Should I jump to my ideal type now then?
Yeah, actually, I also used to have like that list in middle school.
Right?
And mine was actually, I thought that mine was actually pretty long, but after hearing yours, it's nothing compared to it.
Yeah, here's the thing. That is the only thing that I remember. I don't remember the rest.
Yeah, that's why it's nothing compared to it. Because I remembered I had like 6 requirements.
Oh my god,
something.
it's
Yeah,
a
like-
requirement. Okay.
I mean like an ideal type. I have like 6 numbers on that list.
But here's the thing. I get it, like the ideal type. But yeah, now that I think about it, I think mine is a requirement.
Yeah,
it's
like,
not an ideal type.
Prerequisite.
Yeah, it has to be like that. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, continue.
Like, yeah, mine is also pretty much a requirement then.
Okay.
Because like mine, he has to be tall as well. He has to be tall. And then 2, he has to be good looking. But like good looking as in my type of good looking. Like I don't really, well, it's just preference. Basically, yeah. It has to be, he has to be good looking in my eyes. And then 3, he has to have a fit body. Like
Oh my god, that was like one of my...
Yeah, he has to have like a fit body. 6-pack is a bonus, but
Yeah, that was also
six-pack
in my
is a
list.
bonus, but at least a fit body, not like
Yeah, because I remember talking about it with my friend.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
my friend was like, why are you having so much going on? And then my friend actually like showed me like a picture of like someone who's like a fit body, but then my friend sent me like a picture of like someone who's like too fit, like a bodybuilder. I'm like, hell no,
Oh yeah.
no,
Oh
not
yeah,
that.
yeah. Not
Like-
that.
Like, you know,
like
what I mean?
yeah, fit but not
Fit. Too fit.
too
Like,
muscular, you know, like muscles, but
Yeah.
not muscles.
yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah.
like he has to have a fit body, and then that's 3, right? That's 3, and then the 4th one, he has to be smart, but not smarter than me,
Oh my god, okay.
because I still remembered every bits of it. I don't want him to like, if we get in a fight or like a small debate and things like that.
You want to win.
Yeah, I don't want to lose. So yeah,
Okay.
smart but not smarter than me. But I don't want to date dumb people either, because then it will just give me secondhand embarrassment.
Oh my god.
Like I
true.
will just get annoyed at the little things. So
Like, why don't you know that? That's
yeah,
like common sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So no, thank you. And then the 5th one, he has to be humorous. Like, cause I cannot stand boring people. Especially as an introvert myself. I actually consider myself pretty fun. But if I'm the only one making the effort to like, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
make the jokes and things like that, I cannot stand that. So yeah, he has to be humorous. He has to make me laugh. And then the last one, he has to be kind.
A kind. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's 6.
If you have to meet like a guy, this is... Oh, watch our previous episode. Anyways, would you rather...
Okay, we're playing it again.
Yeah, would you rather... This is like the most... Also like frequently asked. Would you rather find like a humorous guy but then ugly, or like
I've
ugly,
heard this
or
way
like
too many times.
like handsome but then he's like boring?
I actually,
wait. But being boring, like he can't help it. Like he don't know if he's boring.
yeah, I actually used to have like this fling
Okay.
with both,
Oh, okay.
like A and B. And the boring one, he's so good looking, like so good looking. He's the most good looking guy I personally know.
Okay.
Even up to now, he
Okay.
is the most good looking guy I personally know. But he is so goddamn boring. Like, I don't even know how to explain to you. But everybody agrees with me that he is so damn boring. No, like, he's fun as a friend. No, he's still boring as a friend, but not as boring as if he's your boyfriend.
Yeah, because like being in a relationship with someone is different from being friends.
Yeah.
You don't have to be with your friends all the time.
Yeah.
But then a
No,
partner-
but I don't know. The thing with him is that as a friend, he actually has quite a few topics to talk about. But then as a fling, he never talks about anything. It's always me doing the conversation, and he will just reply with like, you know, like wika. He will just reply
oh my
with
god.
the Indonesian laughter. Wika.
Oh. So you would
Like-
prefer the first one, A?
Yeah, yes, very much. Even though, because I'm not saying that I don't see looks, but I don't see it that important.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if I fall in love with someone, they're gonna be good looking in my eyes.
Wait, let's change the question.
Uh-huh.
Your middle school self.
Oh.
Would your middle school self, because like the requirement is good looking
Yeah,
in
yeah,
your
yeah.
eyes, but in your eyes the A is not attractive.
Yeah.
It's not good looking. So your middle school self, for your middle school self, would you choose the A or B?
Which one is A? The unattractive one?
Uh-huh.
I think I would still choose A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I will still choose A, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That your requirement is like until humorous? Makes you
Until
laugh?
kind.
Oh, until kind. Yeah. Like,
That's an important aspect, you know? Like, I need a kind guy. I cannot date a jerk.
true. That is very
Yeah,
true.
like, what's the point of fulfilling all the other requirements, but he's a jerk?
Yeah,
Like,
true.
I don't
Okay.
want to date a jerk.
Okay. Huh. Talking about like ideal types now. I don't really
have one either.
I don't really have one either.
You know, but the funniest thing is that even though I have this list, right?
Uh-huh.
The guys I used to date, none of them fulfill this list, you know? Like, even if they manage to fulfill one or two numbers, they failed the rest. So, like... so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh, let me think back. Let me think back first and see if they fit.
Yeah. I guess because of that, because, like, multiple occurrences that nobody really fully fits my requirements, I just throw it away, you know? Like, you know what? If I fall in love, I fall in love. I don't really need the list anymore.
I think like with me, yeah, I think it's kind of the same, but yeah. So like I have like amount of lists that I want to like check.
Oh my
You know, like,
god!
oh, like are you this? Are you that?
Yeah.
But then always like every single time they miss one.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
like a lot, but then they just miss one.
I had an extra number, but it's like a really bonus one, super bonus. He has to be rich. But like super bonus, it doesn't like if
Yeah,
he
you
failed
don't-
that.
Yeah,
that's,
you don't have to check
that,
the box, but then like
it's like oh, if it's checked, then jackpot! I won the lottery.
yeah, but then like it's either they don't know how to play the instrument.
But yours is rather complicated, actually. Like, they have to be, you know, it's really rare to find someone who's both good at sports and music.
Yeah, I know.
Normally, it's just one.
But then here's the thing. The sports... my god, my middle school self is too complicated to understand. But the sport that I was talking about is either... Because, like, my school was, like, basketball, blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah,
actually
blah.
the thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
too,
it's either
though.
basketball or they have to be good at martial arts.
Ah,
Because I
that's
used to take
fascinating.
martial arts.
Okay.
So like I'm like, if you're good at martial arts, bonus. But that's also a bonus. Like that's
you
what I was
can
saying. But then the
KO
basketball one, I think it's a must. I don't know at that time. It's like I don't
Oh,
know
but
why.
you know, like middle schoolers, I don't know about other countries, but I think in Indonesia, middle schoolers especially, they idolize the basketball players, you know? Like our school's basketball players, they're always the popular kids. They always play basketball.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think like in other countries like the United States, it's like the jocks, you know?
Yeah.
it's like that. It's
the one that plays American football.
Yeah. That's the basketball in ours.
In Indonesia, it's the basketball players. They're always the most popular
And
kids.
usually, like, if it's like the basketball players, they get more popular if they're like the starting five. If they like
you know, with like the pose where they hold the ball and like they post it on Instagram and like
that,
yeah,
or like this,
like,
crossing their arms.
The one in the sides, they will like cross their arms, and then
like,
the one in the middle will like hold the ball.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's bringing back bad memories, but like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm literally having goosebumps right now. Like, oh my god, I don't know. Are they still doing it right now, or did the
Supposedly.
oh.
Because, like, it's the school, so, like, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, things might have changed, especially after COVID. I
I don't think so.
It's been way too long since I graduated. But...
Yeah, but jumping back to the topic, I think, like, the ideal type that I have now, I think mostly, like, a family guy. I think. But, like, I'm not saying
family
about...
guy as in, like, Peter Griffin? You don't know?
I've heard of his name before, but... Yeah, well, anyways.
I
okay,
meant the cartoon, the show, Family Guy.
Oh!
The main character's name is Peter Griffin. You know, the fat... I don't want to say fat. It's a bad word. Okay. The plumpy guy.
You know, but... oh my god, Family Guy. Do not watch that as a kid. No. I
actually watched that as a kid.
Yeah, I used to think that that's a kid's movie because it's cartoon, but then I was like, why don't I understand the jokes?
Yeah.
Why don't I understand the jokes? So, yeah. And yeah, what I mean by a family guys.
Yeah, he has to be close with with his family. And
yeah, but I'm not talking about
caring.
like a mama boy. Okay, like I hate a mama boy so much. But
yeah.
be kind
you
to
know,
your
like
mother.
the caring son,
Yeah,
the protective son, that sort of guy.
Yeah, like very close to his family. Like I don't know, like a guy that could be vulnerable with his family as well.
Okay,
because like
okay.
I think with the stereotypes that people have nowadays, especially like in I don't know in other countries, but in Indonesia, where like you're a guy, you're not supposed to cry. As a kid, like they used to say that, and I don't like that. So like, well, I need someone who's able to be vulnerable. And then I think like the difference is usually like my ideal type as a kid, like as a middle schooler, is like physical or like ability wise.
Yeah.
But then now it's more like
Definitely
personality. Like you have to be mature. You have to
yeah.
be like I don't know, like you have to know your values in life, you know, and stuff like that. So like yeah.
I feel like the list that we had back in middle school, it doesn't really go away just like that. It's more like it's a bonus right now. If they fulfill those requirements, then thank God.
Yeah.
Damn.
My middle school self would be like so proud of me.
But even if they don't, then whatever.
I'm not saying that you should like lower down your standards, okay? Like you should always have your standard. But then like I think my ideal type right now is like not as much.
Yeah, I think as you said, as we grow older, we just think more about their personality and like mental state basically instead of physical state.
Yeah, because like as like the ideal type that we have back then, with a nasty personality, we wouldn't really, I mean, we would care, but then like we wouldn't really care as much as now because like in this age, middle school's like 15.
Yeah,
no, not even 15.
We were just kids.
13.
We were just kids back
13,
then.
14. We're like, we wouldn't actually think about like being serious, like extra serious up until like marriage or something.
Yeah.
But in this age, we're like, we have to think like about the future and
like
blah 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 blah.
What will happen if you have to live the rest of your life with this person
with a shitty personality?
Yeah.
No way. So yeah. Is your ideal type the same then?
Yeah, more or less. It's more about personality now.
I know, right? Yeah, I don't know.
I still keep the humorous one though. Like I cannot date a boring person no matter what. I just cannot.
Because like I'm an introvert, you're an introvert. But then I don't know if you get this feeling, but I feel like you're gonna get this feeling. It's like I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. I can lead on the conversation, but I don't want to do it all the time. Especially when I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to insist on like I don't want to start the conversation, but at the same time, I don't want to date an extrovert.
Because it's too tiring. It's
too
draining.
So like I feel like I would rather date someone with the same kind of like percentage of like introvert like as me. 90 something.
Oh my god.
No, what I mean is like
Yeah.
yeah, they can adjust well.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like that. So yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like laughter is a really important aspect in life.
Oh, true.
So I really need someone to, be able to make me laugh.
Imagine cracking a joke and you laugh by yourself.
Yeah. Oh my god.
God. For the rest of your life.
I hate that so much. Oh.
Yeah, hell no. But then like the thing about like being humorous is that you have to have the same type of humor. Because then if like for him it's like humorous but for you it's like insulting, that's like
Oh yeah, true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's also kind of
That's also like a turn off.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, basically the point is to choose wisely.
Yeah, either way, I still think that if I fall in love, I fall in love anyways. So
Yeah, true.
there's not really any requirements anymore now.
There is requirements, but then
Yeah. It's more
Well.
like back then, before we even try, we pick first. Like we
Oh.
get picky 1st. Like there's this preliminary round
Yeah.
before it even starts.
No,
but
but-
now it's more like we try to talk with this guy, and like if we click, then we can continue. But then if it doesn't click, then we just go away.
But the thing back then too though is the fact that because we're still like teenagers and finding out about love and whatever, we actually just like you get what I mean? Like the guys would also approach us like not just one or two, but then like lots of guys would like approach us. I'm like, come here. Like, and like see like, are you checking the list? You're not. Okay, bye. You're not checking the list
That's
either.
it. That's like the preliminary round,
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
then like lots of like guys would actually like come and approach us, but nowadays no one actually approach us in the way. It's like because like everyone's gonna be serious,
yeah.
It's not just like for fun, and we know somehow now we know like if they're just doing it for fun, then we're like it's like no, so like yeah, in a way they can't approach us anymore. So yeah, so I feel like that's kind of why our ideal type is also like lessened down. It's because we're like, no, we're gonna get serious with this checklist.
Yeah.
We don't think like it's gonna work out.
We're never gonna meet anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. But if it's about like relationships, do you agree with like the red flag, green flag?
Oh. I guess, definitely. With the beige flag as well.
Oh yeah. They have like beige flag. They have yellow flag. They have like white.
They are like beige flag. White flag, give up.
Yeah, give up.
Yeah, I think I agree. Because I don't know, some guys are just total jerks.
I know, right?
I'm not just saying some guys, some girls are as well.
Yeah.
Some people are just total jerks.
Yeah,
so.
we're not gonna put the gender, just literally people could be
Yeah.
jerks.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I actually
Red
do agree with
flags.
that too. So like,
Yeah. Are you good at like seeing the signs?
yeah.
I feel like you're not.
Here's the thing, I could be good, but if I fall in love, I'm not.
Oh, it's literally
Don't.
love is blind.
That's me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
yeah. If I don't like, if I don't, here's, oh my god, complicated beings, but I actually find myself
Uh-huh.
liking someone who likes me first. So like,
Oh, that's actually the same for me. Yeah.
so like I don't usually have a crush on someone,
Uh-huh.
but I could have a crush on someone who crushes on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
don't
will
know.
normally fall in love after I feel their efforts. Like
Me too.
Yeah. I can never fall in love with someone first.
Yeah.
I
Or-
can only after they show me like they really love me, and then I would like, oh, that's so sweet.
Here's the thing. I have a few crushes back in the days. But that crushes then would give me turn-offs. Like,
Ah,
oh my god.
okay.
The icks, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, they would give me the icks. That's why, like, usually if I have a crush, I would just like be quiet. Like I don't want to show it. But then with what they're doing, I'm like, ugh, never mind. So like yeah, that's why like usually my crushes are like short. If I like them first. But then if they like me first, and I'm like, let me see. Let me see how much you like me. Like, let me see how much you like me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that.
definitely.
So like, yeah, I'm like, yeah. But then like if I fall in love, then I'm dumb. But very dumb if I fall in love. So
That happens. That happens.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
A
Okay.
red flag. What's the biggest red flag for you?
For me,
Yeah. What do you think is like the biggest red flag? Like, yeah, basically.
not being able to respect someone. I think it is
Yeah.
that. Because like not being able, no, especially not being able to respect your family. I don't know. I'm like such a family. I want a guy who's good with his family. So like his red flag if you don't know how to respect your family. Oh my god. And yeah, because
So
yeah.
what if, okay, this is a would you rather. No, it's not a
Okay.
would you rather. It's a what if.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's this one guy that's like, he's very kind, he's very loving, he's very caring to you. He's basically just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But then he has his background story.
What do
Like,
you
I
mean background
mean,
story?
his family, basically his family are the red flags. Like, you know, like his mom is violent, his dad is violent, his siblings are
Oh,
violent.
literally
and like,
no. His background story is like
yeah, basically his
yeah,
entire
background.
family is violent. And he, because of this trauma that was inflicted onto him, he doesn't love his family. Would you still accept him? Because technically it's not his fault.
The reason actually this is the reason why I actually choose someone who love or like who's close with his family is first because I want to be in an environment where I will also feel loved later on.
But he promised you to like, he's gonna cut ties with his family anyway.
Yeah, but it gets better. Hold up.
Oh, okay.
After like the reason why first is that, but the main reason is because like I want to see how he loves me afterwards. Like after being after making a family with him, like being a family with him.
Okay,
You know, you get what I mean?
Oh, we're getting there somehow. Okay.
Yeah, so like
I did not expect that.
I want to see how he treats his family because later on that's how if like we get into like a marriage, that's how he'll treat me. So like, you know.
But I mean, his mother, basically his entire family hates him.
Yeah,
And
but then he's gonna cut ties.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know,
like
actually.
he can't really, you can't really expect him to, love his family when his family doesn't love him.
Yeah, but what I mean is, it's kind of like a trial that I'm seeing like the trial, you know. But then if he has a background story, then I just have to make sure that he'll love me, like.
Yeah.
You know, there's a saying where you're like, where people are saying like, being like there are some people, like some guys out there because we're girls.
We both be gay.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh, sorry. So like because I like guys.
Yeah,
like,
we're both straight.
So like there are some people that you can see the difference when someone wanna be like a father and someone just like want a family. Like they don't want to be a father. But like I want that person to be like you want to be a father.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's getting jumbled now. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's like that. So, yeah, well, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't experienced that yet, so I don't know. But probably, for now, I'm gonna say, okay, that's fine. We can get through that together. So, well, yeah.
Okay.
Would you?
I don't have that ideal type. The Family Guy ideal type.
Oh.
I don't really
Never mind.
really care. Like, sure,
Yeah,
he has
okay.
to respect.
Mm-hmm.
But love, I find that kind of complicated.
Mm.
Because, yeah. Family, you don't really choose them.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. See,
it's
that's
not
what
your
I was.
choice.
That's what. What am I saying? That's what I was like talking about because we did not choose to be in that.
Mm-hmm,
like,
yeah,
family.
in that situation, basically, yeah.
So like, how would you? Yeah, basically like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your
As long as he respects.
red flag?
My red flag.
I mean, like, what do you think is?
Oh yeah, not
The
my
red
red flag. Not my red flag. I mean, what I think is the biggest red flag. It's actually a pretty hard question, but probably violence.
Oh, true. Oh my God.
I
Right.
don't like violent guys. Not just I don't like them.
I don't
It's
think
a
anyone
really
likes
big red flag.
violent. Yeah.
Like violent
You know,
guys.
it's I also don't like guys who are implemented that because they're guys, they can be violent.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
sometimes
I don't like the patriarchy.
yeah. And
thing.
sometimes they show their happiness with like violence that doesn't make sense in my head. Like for me, if you're like mad, if you're pissed, go out and take a breather.
Yeah.
Don't like
Yeah.
like I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Could be controversial, could be not. Not in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I don't like
Mm-hmm.
violence. That's just a big no.
Yeah, for me too.
Violence.
Yeah, definitely. But anyways, jumping to what's your love language?
That was so random though, but yeah. Oh, it's actually fascinating that I don't really know about other countries, but love language is not a thing here in Korea.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows about love language. Like, they are crazy about MBTI, but they don't know a single thing about love language. So I don't know how it works in other countries, but in Indonesia, love language is like big. Yeah, it's
Especially
way
like,
bigger than MBTI.
Yeah, especially in like relationships.
Yes. Like, people will ask you, what's your number one and what's your least? Yeah, the number 5.
And I think like usually people when they're like courting each other, they're like, "What's your love language?"
Yeah,
that became like a topic.
Yeah. So basically, there's 5 love languages.
Quality time.
It's like, it's called love languages because
It's how we show love.
No. When do we feel like we're most loved?
Okay.
Yeah. So there's receiving gifts, there's words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, and acts of service. Those 5. My number 1, and note that just like MBTI, love language can also change. Yeah, it can also change with time, and especially if you're having a relationship with different people, it could definitely change. Yeah. So in the past, my number 1 was, I don't actually remember. I think it was acts of service. And then number 2 was words of affirmation.
Oh,
and then the last one was physical touch. It was 0%.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, like people kept on saying it's the first time they ever see a 0% on something.
Yeah, because I think most people have physical touch as like their first or second.
I hated it so much. But note I took that test after I broke up.
Oh.
So like
you don't want to be touched.
Yeah, I hate it.
Ugh.
I
Okay.
hated to be touched so much. Maybe that's why. And then I took the test again. Not recently, probably like last year or something. Or like 2 years ago. Last year? 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think. I don't really remember. But anyway, I took the test and the first one that came out was words of affirmation.
Okay.
And then the second one is quality time.
She needs some
Surprisingly, yeah.
validation.
Surprisingly, number two is quality time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never really felt the need to have that back then. But nowadays, I feel really loved when we have like this.
Call it time.
Yeah, like basically doing things together. Or like, you know, even if we don't talk, even just like being side by side is enough. Like, I feel loved by that. And then the last one is still physical touch. But it went up to like 7%.
Okay. Okay.
Which is so better than nothing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but gifts is always like in the middle. Because I don't really feel the need of like
Gifts.
receiving gifts. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's like so different. So I took the test like a few years back and also like last week or something. I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
I took
yeah.
the
I
test,
was
yeah.
here.
So like my first back then it was like quality time. The first one is always quality time. The second was physical touch back then. Now I feel like yeah, I don't know. But then like now my first is quality time. And the physical touch just went boom. I don't even know, like the last or something.
But it's also probably because you hang out with us. Like me and your roommate, like both of us hate physical touch so much.
Well-
so maybe that's why you kind of like, no, I'm just gonna suppress my physical touch.
No, not really. Like I don't really like being touched anymore. You know, like ugh.
Oh, okay.
I need my space. You know.
Okay.
No, this is my no scare. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, and then I think like the second is receiving gifts.
Ah.
Yeah, is it
Damn.
receiving gifts or like acts of service? Yeah, whatever. But then like the words of affirmation and physical touch is like down there. Yeah, the top three were like quality time, were receiving gifts and act of service.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why is because I don't really implement this love language into just a relationship between like relationship.
Yeah.
It's like the whole relationship of like me and my
even
family,
with
me with friends.
friendships,
Yeah, that's why I'm like I feel most loved if like I spend time. And I'm not saying like I like receiving gifts. I love giving gifts. So yeah, I don't.
That's not really.
Yeah, that's why. I don't know, but then it came out like that. But then my love language is basically quality time, but then also giving gifts and also act of service. Like I like when people do stuff for me.
Yeah.
Not because they're forced to, but because they want to. And not because I ask them to like do stuff. No, it's
Yeah.
like, hi, I see like you're kind of struggling. Let me help you. Like
Yeah.
thanks, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I like giving gifts. I don't know why. But then like giving gifts as in like, oh my god, I saw this and I think of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
okay. I get it. I
like
get it.
doing that to people and like when people did that to me. I'm just like, oh, you're in my mind. Oh, thanks. You know, it's like that.
Thanks. Yeah.
So yeah, my love language is that.
But both of us have never been in a relationship with a Korean guy
Yeah.
here in Korea, so we
Yeah.
can't really talk about that.
Yeah.
But if we were to talk about from other people's stories,
They're like, okay, here's the thing. Sometimes people says that Korean guys are like very, I don't know, they could be jerks. And
no,
some says like,
but actually, people tend, especially foreigners, they tend to think that Korean guys are just like the ones portrayed in dramas. But no, big no. Dramas are dramas. They're made for a reason. They're scripted. They're not real. Like,
Yeah.
don't come
It-
here expecting that.
Yeah, it could be real, but here's the thing. It could be real, but it matters. Like, where you meet them, it matters. Like, here's the
Yeah.
thing. No matter where you are,
Yeah.
no matter which country you're in.
Yeah, not just in Korea.
Yeah. Whoever, like, wherever you are, it matters. Like, you get what I mean? Like,
No,
if
like-
you meet the guys,
Some
whatever.
people are jerks and some people are not. Basically,
Mm.
it's just like that. So don't come here expecting that every Korean guy is just like the drama.
Yeah.
No, some people are jerks. Some people are nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, everywhere it's like that.
Yeah, it's not
Basically.
only in Korea. We're not saying it's only in Korea like that, but
Just
Yeah.
don't come here expecting that everyone is perfect. No.
yeah, and they all also like with what I seen like on the internet, they're like, oh, the Korean guys like they love to cheat, they love to like go to the club and blah blah blah.
The thing is
The
that
initial the thing is that they actually met the guy at the club, so like
yeah.
what do you expect?
The thing
So-
is that Korea itself is actually still quite high in patriarchy.
Kinda.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, basically, yeah, it's still a pretty patriarchal. How do I say
Yeah,
it?
okay,
Whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
Country. So, guys tend to think that they are superior compared to girls, which I don't like because hashtag gender equality. But yeah, guys tend to think that way. So yeah, it sucks. That sucks.
But yeah, so like we can't really talk about the relationship here because we never experience.
Yeah. Again, we're not saying that all
Don't,
Korean
yeah.
guys suck. We're
Like,
saying that people are people.
Yeah, no matter where they are,
Yeah.
people are people.
They're just human beings.
People could be jerks. So like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay.
So yeah, that's it for today's episode of Bedroom Podcast.
Talk to you next time.